In this lesson, we will look at characters 289 through 296 of the 1000 character classic, the 1500-year-old Chinese classic in which no characters are repeated. In the last lesson, we looked at lines 71 and 72, which advise contemplation and careful speech. In this lesson, we look at lines 73 and 74, which tell us to begin things in an earnest way and be cautious to the end. Let's look at line 73, character by character. The first character here means sincere or earnest. The next means first or beginning. The third character means devotion. The last one here means beautiful. The translation reads, sincerity and devotion at the start is beautiful. Now let's hear it pronounced. You'll hear it from a recording in Korean, Japanese, and Chinese.
독초 성리,
読書整備
笃出成美
I'll play this one more time.
독초 성리,
読書整備
笃出成美
On to line 74. The first character here means careful or cautious. The next means last or end. The third character means suitable or proper. The last one here means order or command. The translation reads, be cautious and orderly to the end. Now let's hear it pronounced.
신종이령,
新周儀礼
慎终以令
I'll play this one more time.
신종이령,
新周儀礼
慎终以令
Let's look at a few radicals or components. First, 289, with the bamboo radical on top and the horse radical below. This one is indexed under the bamboo radical, and here are other examples of this radical within the 1000 classic. Next, 290. It has the cloak radical on the left and the dagger radical on the right. Together, this means begin, or start, or early. So thinking of a blade cutting a ribbon to start an event helps me to remember this character. The 292nd character is much easier to write once you realize it is the sheep radical on top of the big radical. Is a big sheep beautiful? The 293rd character has the heart radical on the left and the truth character on the right. This character means careful or caution. So, do we have to be cautious that our heart is telling us the truth? I've tended to confuse the 256th character with the 296th character. So here's the 256th one, which means life or fate. Now these two characters do actually come together in the word pictured here, which means order or command. So here are the two lines from this lesson. Take a look for a few moments and see if you recognize some of the radicals or components. Okay, let's move on. Based on the 8 characters of these two lines, I've come up with a word list. I've tried to select words that are common and relevant to Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. Now you hear the words spoken in each language. Beginner level,
초급,
初級
初级
first, primary,
최초,
最初
最初
honesty, sincerity,
성실,
誠実
诚实
art,
미술,
美術
美术
gorgeous,
미력,
美麗
美丽
terminus,
종점,
終点
终点
the end,
종료,
終了
终了
end, conclusion,
종결,
終結
终结
command,
명령,
命令、
命令、
Have a look one more time at the words of this lesson. See which ones you remember. Okay, let's move on. In this lesson, we looked at lines 73 and 74 for characters 289 through 320. In the next lesson, we'll look at lines 75 and 76, which suggest that glorious works lay a foundation, the influence of which extends indefinitely.
천자문,
센지문, 千字文,
As always, I remind you that my own knowledge of these languages is not substantial, so if you notice a mistake or omission, let me know in the comments. If you have a question, also put that in the comments, and hopefully I or somebody can get back to you. Explore other videos in this channel devoted to the 1000 character classic. I will eventually be introducing all 250 lines of this classic poem. I will also be making videos about my study methods and other aspects of the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean languages. I wish you happy and productive language studies.